Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Excellency, the Director of Madura University, Honorable, all the juries who hold wisdom and committees who run this agenda well, respectable, all participants of this competition and my loving audiences. Firstly, do not forget to be grateful to the only God, the one who has created the moon, the stars, the whole world, and all the things inside. His mercy is wider than the sea, His blessing is greater than everything, and His love flows in every heartbeat. Secondly, let us present our special salawat to our Prophet, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the best human that ever lived and the reason of God to create the entire world. Because of Him, we are surrounded with the brightest light and the biggest bliss, the bliss of Islam. My name is Qarina Vitri Aulia. I'm standing up here. I would like to deliver my speech under the title is The Obstacles of Online Learning During COVID-19 Pandemic. On 25th of September 2021, Education Council of Pamekasan held an information pervading. The agenda was attended by Committee of School and the Chief Executive of Conference of Headmaster in Pamekasan. The purpose of the agenda to evaluate the course of learning of every school in Pamekasan during pandemic. The conclusion of the evaluation was online learning is less effective for most of students. The Chief of Education Council of Pamekasan revealed that those are some obstacles in online learning, such as not every parent are able to accompany their children in learning and provide the medium and tools because of financial wealth. All my loving audiences, coronavirus disease, or usually called by COVID-19, came into Indonesia on March 2020 after infecting almost all countries in the world. The spreading of COVID-19 at full speed obliged the government to make policy for society to not swarming over. Because of that, COVID-19 gives many influences for some sectors, as like economy or even in education sector. In order to prevent the spreading of COVID-19, the government determined the policy to do online learning. However, from the news that I have explained, we can conclude that many obstacles are faced, so that online learning, which aims to break the spreading of COVID-19, but instead become impact of learning effectiveness and lower the achieving of students. All my loving audiences, here I have some relating of obstacles in online learning during COVID-19 pandemic. The first is the limits of control from teachers and parents. Online learning causes the control of teachers is limited. So, who can control students in joining online classes? And of course, the answer is parents. But the problem is, not every parents are able to control their children in learning because of many things, including parents' bustle in working. So many students are not serious in joining online class. They only attend to fill the attendance list. However, they are not fully focused on it. Sometimes they even turn off the camera and do other things out of learning. The second is parents' lack of ability to fulfill the needs of medium and tools. Online learning is always together with the needs of medium and tools, as like smartphone, laptop, internet quota, connection, and many others. Not every parents are able to fulfill those needs because of financial condition. If we compare online learning and face-to-face learning method, surely online learning costs more, especially for students who doesn't have any smartphone or laptop. Moreover, for parents who has less knowledge about technology, they have less understanding about how online learning is and how to use some of applications. For parents who has teenagers child, it is not a big problem. But how about them who have underage children? Sure, it is a problem. The third is the spreading of internet connection. The internet connection in our land is still limited, especially in outlying places. I ever heard complaint from my friend who lives on the hill. Sometimes they have to go to other places only to get a good connection. They even come late or absent in the class. In fact, they are struggling to find a good connection. Some of them have to take a long distance for it. This problem impacts not only to the information that they get, but also their attendance in every lessons. All my loving audiences, many obstacles are faced by our country during COVID-19 pandemic, including in our education system. Beginning a new method of learning is not easy at all. Moreover, we haven't used to it. The goal of this online learning is to prevent the spreading of coronavirus. So, the thing that we can do is supporting the government to decrease the spreading of COVID-19 by obeying the health of protocol and active in joining online classes. If we do both of them, we will support not only in decreasing the spreading of COVID-19, but also maintaining the level of education in our country. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Al-Quran, verse 39 and 40 of An-Najm, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wa anna laysa lil insani illa ma sa'a, wa anna sa'yahu sawfa yara. The meaning is that man can have nothing but what he strives for, that the fruit of his striving will soon come in sight. In that verse, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that if we work on something, we will get the return of it. So, let us work together, get through of this hard time, do our best, and I'm sure Allah will give us the return from our hard work and struggle. Maybe that's it for me. Forgive me if you find many mistakes in my speech. And the last I say, Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.